Hello, I am using this modality to share something with you. Something that I find myself comforted by reminding myself of or remembering, and something that I feel is valuable and worth sharing to other people so that they may too remember this in themselves. For the sake of this conversation, I'm going to take liberties with my interpretation, my understanding, my growing understanding of God and of life and of love and of how those are synonymous with one another. I am going to bring that into this because that is the context from which I speak. A phrase that you may hear often is that you're supposed to be here, you belong here. Especially if you have suicide that has been around you or mental health that has been around you, this "you're meant to be here, please stay here" message is something that you may be familiar with. I want to take that and I want to pull God into this, pull your soul into this. I know a lot of people, waves of people that I've met, and oceans beyond those people that I haven't yet met. People that are inspired or hurt or motivated by the world's movements right now, that understand and clearly see to the point of passionate response that what we have going on right now isn't optimal for where we're trying to be. We have a nation or a world of people that are looking for love, looking for peace, looking for harmony, looking for safety and security and the ability to be able to express themselves freely and experience this life freely. We have all of these wishes and these aspirations, and there are so many people right now that can see that what we have set up politically, economically, spiritually, are not giving us the fruits that they have promised us that they would give us. So there's this giant seeing of the fact that the world isn't going in the way that we had been hoping and investing into these systems to get back. I think that may or may not be your truth. So there's these people that are inspired or compassionately, empathetically hurt and burdened when they see the injustices, when they see the economic and environmental damages and the pain that is being widespread across this across this planet. And there are people that often, speaking for myself as well as I think others, that we can become so overwhelmed with the changes that need to take place that we often just internalize that struggle and forget to act. And so this is where I pull it in. This is where I pull it in. This is where I pull it in. You are inspired intentionally by something greater. If your soul, if you're like true, if your space of spaces, your centered of centers, your truth of truth is inspired or moved by these things that you cannot stand for, that's on purpose. It's that simple. That's on purpose. If your soul's deepest desire is to experience love, or to experience fruitful environments, to experience animal life and plant life, to experience brotherhood between different people, to experience community, to experience creation and artistic expression, to experience freedom, if that's in your soul's agenda, you are here on time. We need you here. If that's in your soul, please find your way, your relationship with yourself, with life, with God. Find a relationship that enables you to express those things. And anything that keeps you from expressing that deep truth, any lie about yourself that keeps you from your truth, any small mind, any overwhelmed, any judgment that you perceive, understand that those are all dramas, TV daytime dramas meant to distract you from your truth. From your truth. You are on time. You are intentionally placed here by things bigger than we can understand. You are motivated to go into the fires of change. You are meant to help kindle that phoenix burn. You are here to help kindle that phoenix. It's undeniable that we are going through this. And so I want to take a minute and share that and remind you that those are not crazy thoughts, that your aspirations are not dead ends, that you do have it in you to pursue that wild utopian future that you perceive in. And yes, there will be changes, and yes, there will be struggles, and yes, you will have to move mountain boulder by boulder, but we are here together and we can help you move that mountain. There are so many people here that are on the same team but keep their aspirations as quiet wishes at bedtime prayers. No more. No more. Those prayers you whisper for change at night, I need you to shout during the daytime. I need you to bring that shit forward. We need you to bring that shit forward. You're on time. You're part of this change. You bring a spark to it that only you can bring. That's your soul's wish, is to bring that spark, to bring that movement. You're at the perfect time. If your soul wants to see change, if your soul wants to experience harmony and community and togetherness and brotherhood, you are at the perfect time. We are here at the perfect time to instigate that. I hope you hear and feel what I mean. Something I want to bring into this is this idea of when we're on our own, when we're in our own world and we can dream freely, there's no other eyes, there's no other things, it's just us, our room, our God, however you do that. We can believe the most amazing and beautiful things about ourselves. When you're in a notebook, you can write your wildest dreams. When you're playing an instrument or when you're jogging down the road, you understand the depths and the amazement of you. And it isn't until we go into the world that we get to see what it is we actually believe. If you alone know yourself to be compassionate, and when you're alone you feel it, and you go into the world and it's hard for you to do it, or you don't, then that's what you actually believe of yourself. We have a beautiful opportunity to use this world as a mirror to see what it is you believe about yourself. Where does what you hope to be and what you show yourself to be, where does that differ, and how can you build that bridge between the two? Because we need you to show up, and a lot of us have sleepy bugs in our eyes from living in these systems that don't serve the trueness of us, that don't provide the love and the peace and the harmony and the togetherness and the freedom that they were promising. It is time to develop this new space, and we don't know what that is yet. So okay. That is so okay. Because if your truth contributes to it, if my truth contribute to it, if we have a bunch of people living their truths contributing to a new system, a new way, a new hope, Star Wars, New Hope, if we have all of these truths coming together to build it, then there is nothing that comes from it that will not be true. And the only way that that can happen is if you show up with me. If you show up with these other people that I know. If you show up with all these people that I don't know. We need to show up. We're on time. We're intentional. We're meant to be here. You're meant to be here. And you're meant to sing those songs and shout those passions and hug those friends. We are on time. And I love you very, very much.